Ben, good afternoon. A short time ago, Karen Read left the courthouse and she told reporters that her defense case will last between 1.5 and 2 weeks. And she said her first witness tomorrow morning will be a phone data analyst. Now, the prosecution's final witness was accident reconstruction Judson Welcher. He spent a total of 3 days on the witness stand and repeatedly stood by his conclusion that Read's SUV taillight was damaged in a collision and that John O'Keefe's injuries were caused by a vehicle collision. Now, after Welcher left the stand, Special Prosecutor Hank Brennan wasn't done yet. He played one more clip of one of Read's media interviews from before the first trial, and in it, Read says at first she had questions about what happened to John O'Keefe.
And then when I hired David Yannetti, I asked him those questions the night of January 29th. Like, David, what if, I don't know, what if I ran his foot over, or what if I clipped him in the knee and he passed out or went to care for himself and he threw up or passed out? And David said, yeah, then you have some element of culpability.
TBD.
Leaving court, Read told reporters that she is feeling good. She said her team still hasn't decided if they will call Trooper Michael Proctor to testify. He is the lead investigator who was fired for sending insulting text messages about Read. The prosecution did not call Proctor during its case. Now, Read did not testify at her first trial, and she told us this afternoon she has not yet decided if she will testify for this second trial, if she will, in fact, take the stand. Live in Dedham, David Bieniek, WCVB News Enterprise.
All right, David, I actually have two quick questions for you. Do we have any idea how long the defense side of this could take? And then when they're finished, the prosecution could also call more witnesses. Is that correct?
Yeah, again, the defense, according to Karen Read, says their case will take about 1.5 to 2 weeks. And you're right. The defense could call more witnesses after the defense's case. For example, they might call a dog expert to come back on the stand for the prosecution if the defense claims that John O'Keefe's injuries were caused by a dog. Those are what are known as rebuttal witnesses, and the prosecution did not use them during the first trial.
All right, David, thank you so much. Always good information that you've been following. And of course, don't forget, David shares live updates on the trial to WCVB.com/Karen Read. You can watch the trial there as well as on the free streaming app, Very Local.